Welcome back to the show, Extra Rich. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and hit the bell button next to it so you're notified whenever these videos drop. Also, if you have any other video suggestions, you can hit my email, you can hit the DMs, you can comment it down below. There are a multitude of ways that you can send me things that you want me to check out. All right. Links to my social media accounts are in the description box. So yeah, hit me up. All right. On the menu for today, we have my second divorce at 25. Golly. Second at 25? Yeah, that's crazy. This kind of a long video too. This 7 minutes. It's a lot longer than what I'm used to checking out over here, but let's jump into it.
About this, and honestly, it just makes me want to speak about this even more. I was told not to speak about this, and honestly, it just makes me want to speak about this even more. And not because I want to talk crap or any of that kind of stuff. It's just, life is really hard to just keep it all in and not share it. And to be honest, yes, this is my second divorce. Yes, I'm 25 years old, and I know that's embarrassing. Like, that sounds embarrassing. Like, oh, you must be the problem. Oh my gosh, 25 and your second divorce. Yes, I am going through another divorce, and I am going to speak about it. Not going to share the reasons specifically why, because yes, the person does deserve privacy. But all I can say is that this is a very difficult time for me. This has been my lowest point ever. And I will never stay, even if I love a man. My kids will always come first, no matter what. I don't care if we're married. And that decision that I made was really hard. It was like the hardest decision I had to make in my entire life. But I know that I made the right choice, because JoJo deserves the best. Isaiah deserves the best. And I will continue to do that always. Now,
I gotta stop you there because if you truly believe that, you would have stayed with the first kid's father. Kids need their dads, preferably in the home. I'm just saying. There are many statistics that show kids growing up in a single parent home turn out to be the worst among us. So in my mind, as soon as she said that, I automatically went to, boom, you should have stayed with the dad. Should have stayed with the first dad. Then you went got with another man and had another kid, and now you're leaving him too. For whatever reason, because obviously she said that she's not going to get into that, which I also find quite interesting. Like, it's like, I'm going to tell you the story, but then I'm not going to tell you the story. Like, if you're going to put it online, just put the whole thing online. Put it on blast. You're posting this for anybody in public to view, to scrutinize, to listen to, but you're not going to tell the whole thing? I don't know. I just find it kind of weird. Like, if you're not going to tell the whole thing, why even post it? Why are you even going public with it? Like, this... You could have kept this to yourself. But, hey, I guess we're here now. Carry on.
It's not easy being a single mom again. And I say again because the first time I married, it backfired really fast. A week after, to be exact. Because cheaters will be cheaters, you know? And unfortunately, or actually I would say thankfully, I got pregnant and I have my JoJo now. The only problem is that just because you get married, it doesn't mean everything will be solved for you or everything's gonna go great. Things don't always turn out the way you plan them to. And yeah.
Oh, man. See, and that's also the problem. I feel like too many people in this world, and I feel like it's mostly women, believe that marriage is like this magical thing where everything is instantly going to completely change and it's gonna be sunshine and rainbows and sprinkles and gold, and it's just like, bro, you get married, right? You do your thing and you come back to the same life you had before. Granted, you're married now, but like it ain't like you, oh well, here's $1 million just showing up at your front door. Now your lives are changed, all your bills are paid off. Like, none of that changes. As a matter of fact, you got more bills because you had to pay for. I just find it funny that so many people, because I've seen videos like this. I've heard videos like this. People think marriage is, boom, just snap of the finger and everything is great. Everything's going to be peachy. You know, it's supposed to just be a smooth, non-bumpy road, and it's just like, bro, that is far from the case. Far from the case. And I guess we got another young lady finding out the hard way, I guess. I don't know. Carry on.
Got pregnant, and I've been carrying the weight by myself with JoJo for the past, I mean, he's gonna be 4. Although in my second marriage, I did receive like help for JoJo. I'm happy I have JoJo in my life because I don't have to go through this alone, but I am sad that I couldn't give JoJo a father figure. I am sad about it. I am. Now, Isaiah has a great father figure, and I'm so happy for that, but it's still unfortunate that I couldn't give both my children what they deserved. And there won't be a third. There won't be a third try. You know how they say, third time's the charm. No, I ain't doing that anymore. And I'm going to struggle for who knows how long until they're older and they're able to, you know, be independent. But for now, I still have to continue to work very hard, and I still have to continue to be in this state co-parenting because that's where my second child was born, and that's where his father is, and I have to stay here, and I'm stuck regardless of my circumstances, and I have to constantly be trying to find new babysitters because they all quit. They all quit after like 2 weeks because I can't afford that much. So I'm constantly with fear that I might get fired at my job because this past month I've been late twice because my babysitters are so unreliable and they just quit. And this is gonna be my life for who knows how many years until my kids go into school. I don't know, but they're still very young, so that's still gonna continue for a long time. And not just that, but I don't have my family here. Like, I miss my mom, I miss all of them, and they're in a different country. Like, there's nothing I can do about it because I'm co-parenting and I have to stay here. But I also can't have the support of my soon-to-be ex-husband because if we want to do it the correct way and co-parent the right way, I have to keep to myself and I have to do things on my own. And I can't ask his family for help because that's his family. And the minute I decide to divorce him, which I'm in the process of doing right now, I can't receive help from his family. And it's unfortunate for me because I'm the loneliest I've ever been. I'm at the lowest financially too. My car is I don't think my car will make it another winter here. It needs tires, it needs brakes, it needs a lot of things. And it's just a constant stress of thinking, shoot, are we gonna make it this month? Like, and then on top of that, like, just feeling all the weight. Anyways, this page is only about positivity. And the reason why I speak like a lot of positive stuff is because I've heard this saying that if you speak positive thoughts, you will feel positive. So that's why I speak positive things all the time, not because I feel good right now or because I just try to trick my brain into thinking everything's okay when honestly, like, I'm not doing that okay. Every day I feel worried, I feel stressed, and I know that there's bigger problems, you know, like at least we're all alive and we're healthy, but it really is hard being a single mom again. But I know that
All right, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. We get the gist of it. She's a single mom for the second time. She had one marriage that didn't work out and got in another marriage and had another kid, a second kid, and now that's not working out. And so now she's a single mother again. Moral of the story, stay with your baby's father. If you're going to have kids with somebody, that is a lifelong dedication, a lifelong bond. And at the end of the day, the kids always come first, not your feelings, not your emotions. The kids always come first, and if the kids come first, that means the kids need a father. Now, I don't know the situation or circumstance behind what happened, but in my humble opinion, and I know she mentioned it at the beginning, if you've already had 2 divorces by the age of 25, then something is wrong with you. You are doing something wrong in this relationship, and I don't know what that is, what it may be. I mean, I have an idea of what it may be, right? But listen, you're 25 and you're divorced for the second time. At a certain point in time, you have to turn that mirror and look yourself in the and look at yourself and wonder, what are you not doing? What are you doing wrong? Not what somebody else is doing, not this, not that. What are you doing wrong? Like there has to be. There has to be. I don't think like or maybe, okay, I take that back. There could be something else, but then this also falls back on her. You're choosing the wrong guys. You're choosing these guys for all of the wrong reasons, and they're turning out to be sleazebags or whatever you want to call them. I'm trying to keep it PG here, but you know what I mean. She's choosing the wrong people, and that also turns out to be, that also falls on her fault. But also at the same time, you laid down and had a kid with both of these fellas. So also, like, oh man, listen. Marriage is not like a magic pill that automatically fixes everything and turns, what was once a terrible relationship or a decent relationship into a magical relationship. That's not the way that works. It doesn't work that way. Not at all. Not by a long shot. As a matter of fact, in some cases, it can add stress to your life because now you're adding more bills on top of the bills you already had because you got to pay for the wedding. That ain't free. It ain't free to do that. It ain't free. The flowers, everything, the ceremony, the whole nine, the dress. It ain't free to do that, right? So now you're adding even more stress on top of a situation that possibly was already stressed. So yeah, nah. And fellas, stop getting with chicks that already have kids. You're playing another man's saved game. I'll never forget when I read that comment. You're playing another man's saved game. Play your own game, all right? Play your own game. And ladies, stop trying to bounce around. Go back to your baby father. Clearly, y'all had some type of connection, right? Y'all had some type of connection. Otherwise, and if you didn't, well, I got a lot of questions. I got a whole lot of questions if you didn't have any type of connection, if you laid down and had kids with him. But we'll save that conversation for another day. But, yeah, man, long story short, be careful with who you have kids with. Make sure you're married, obviously, but also, more importantly, make sure that you have a good relationship with the individual because marriage isn't a magical pill. Make sure the relationship is good and continues to stay good and something that you continually work on, not just neglect and let fall to the wayside simply because you have a ring on your finger. And make sure all of that is in place before you decide to have kids. And that's all I have to say about that. So y'all let me know what you think about it in the comments, man. But that is just absolutely crazy. 25 and divorce for the second time. That is just crazy right there, man. But like I said, y'all let me know your thoughts and your opinions. Peace.